any of that? Okay, so I played a little bit and I changed the difficulty. We are now entering the. We are now looking for the Fates, the Norns, that know of where to find Atreus. And this is all this whole video that you're seeing right now on YouTube is being streamed, and apparently there was an error. So whatever I was recording or streaming, it did not get any of that. So I'm just gonna catch you up to speed. We're looking for the Norns to find Atreus. We follow the scent of the dogs. We were looking for the scent of the dogs. I got a comment. Can someone say that again? Okay, so we were looking for the Norns. I played a lot, and apparently my PlayStation was not getting any of that. So I now have to play where I'm at now because I can't do all that again. So far, one of the parts that I actually enjoyed was when Kratos said, "Death can have me when it earns me." That part gave me goosebumps. But right now, I am now fighting a boss, and that's where I'm at right now. That is exactly where I'm at right now. So we're about to go back into the boss because apparently I didn't stream anything, and I hate that.
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell! Look at that thing!
Steady your guard!
The core first, then the thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows! Alka!
Whoa. Where is it? Oh boy.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Need to take out those springs, brother!
This is the weirdest looking enemy I've ever seen. Ugh. Please, I'm not dying again. And it killed me.
Killer, you alright?
Fine. Let's go with the axe.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Uh-oh. I accidentally pushed in too fast. Too fast. Let's try the axe. Wait a minute. Do I have anything for the axe? Nope. Don't understand how I don't have any other rooms, even though I've been looking at every single treasure chest.
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell! Look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Oh, what the? You dove towards me. That's no fair. Melee damage. What is it doing?
Now!
That's frost in my neck stump!
It's stunned!
Oh.
Behind you, look out!
Where's it going? Oh. Move! I gotta get close.
Alpha!
I can't use my Spartan Rage. No! I'm not losing now. No.
Come on, Kratos, get
I still
up!
hit it. Looks like the axe was the best way to go.
What is that?
Alright. I know all your moves this time.
Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell! Look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows! Alpha!
Close in! Attack!
Kratos, the spring! Bring them down!
Well, that one, brother!
Follow that one, brother! Shit.
Now! Attack!
Close in! Attack!
Uh-oh.
Not so intimidating without your springs, are you?
Gotcha! She just squished it.
Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
Stonewood, homestone, home meal, dwarven steel, bonded leather. No runes? A piece of a broken amulet of Indrixil. Yes, finally. Wait. Grants a burst of rage. I could have been using this the whole time. How the heck is my axe stronger than the? Oh, that's why it's stronger, because I haven't gotten an upgrade for these things.
This way.
All right,
The
let's
Norns
go.
are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
I'm starting to like the Blades of Chaos, and oh my god, they're too weak. Hup.
There's that itchy sound again. Normally, I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humour is the sacred duty of a travelling companion. How very dare you? Babbling.
You're doing it right now. Call myself the God of War and all that, but the Blades of Chaos are too weak because apparently the Leviathan's too strong.
The door. Oh, that looks official.
It worked. It was weird to know that it...
My boy. Father, listen to me, please.
It's not real.
Why did you bring him here? You are not welcome here!
Wait! Baldur, come back! Talk to me!
This looks familiar.
I am so sick of your constant menace! What you did to me!
1 second. Grave of Old Deer. That's not it. Hilt of Graham. Back up! Jeez. What a waste of a gem. Alright, I'm going flailing. Get off! I'm flailing these dang things.
Hunts my boy! But me! No!
Freya! Brother, over here! Come get me! I want none of this!
Are you ready to experience this again?
Imagine them thinking I had any desire to be back on this itchy carcass.
Mimir!
Sigrun? Brother, hold off!
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did! I tried to stop him any way I could!
You served Odin from the day you met to the day he put you in that tree! You sought favor! You wanted his war! You watched him mistreat everyone and everything! And you never forget it until you turn on you!
I know, Sigrun. It's true, all of it. But for love of you, I became a better man, a counselor for me, an ally to all those who...
Were you an ally to Freya in his suffering? To Skadi? To Groa? Or to Tanya? No! You always took the side of the powerful men! You!
Brother, watch out! There's more of them!
Even now, you see a violent god in me and you can't
Get
help but hate him!
back!
It's who you always
Oh,
who you are! And
I will fight you. I killed all of you and the queen.
It is not her.
No. Of course. You did what you must.
Don't test me. I beat her on Give Me God of War. I will not go through that hell again.
Brother, the tree! It's pulling me in!
Mimir!
Brother, help me!
Atreus! I am coming!
Did you just super?
Why didn't you trust your own son? Don't let him take me!
Atreus!
I'm scared! Why wouldn't you see him the way he wants to be seen?
Oh! Get back! These guys really have no concept of personal space.
That's all I had to do. And now he's mine. He's killed his own family!
Atreus! I am here!
I can't call this.
Oh, Father, help me! He's a monster!
Did we pass the test?
Didn't feel much like succeeding.
I see the door has disappeared.
Or it was never there.
They toy with us still.
Where's my axe?
What is that?
A kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely.
That's all yours.
Easy, girl. Easy. That's right. Good.
Care to talk about whatever the Norns put you through?
No.
Get on.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the lost by telling them a kelpie would drown them. Of course, no kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespected.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
Whoa, what the... What just happened? Well, that didn't look familiar at all. Didn't know anyone that can walk on water, brother.
Here.
Ever heard of the
Make
man
known
of Jesus
highway.
Christ himself?
Never doubted we'd make it.
Never heard of him.
I can imagine this conversation.
Kratos, Freya, and Mimir's head. Enter the home of the Norns. Tentatively.
It's gonna be big.
They have finally reached their destination. Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
You know the child is in Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story.
The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly. He resists the urge to grunt. Oh, he fails.
You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts. As if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
He doesn't want to be called that no more.
But you called him the destroyer of fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up! Your prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did. Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more.
That was a
And
different
because your
time
choices never
and different
change,
reason.
You will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard, and you will do what you do best. And then Ragnarok.
The skies burn, the curtains fall. Exunt omnes.
Heimdall.
Again, he misses the point.
Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
Is she the
He
third one that just
stomps
annoys
away,
everybody?
Followed closely by Freya.
I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
The fates of these realms, their names are Orun, Orot, Veront, Nadi, and Skuld. I do not know how I know this. Their meddling inside my mind is already proving difficult to recall, yet uneasy feeling remains. No matter, I remember learning Heimdall is a threat to my son. That is enough.
Well, That was
Educational.
educational.
So they live here at the bottom of the ocean. In Midgard?
Let us leave this place.
Happily.
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait. That tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
You intend to hang him on
Brother,
his own
What they
fruition?
said about the boy?
Will not happen.
Oh, I
It
agree.
will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Oh, is that all?
Then
You're wrong to dissuade him, Mimir. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Galliford. If we have the chance to eliminate him before Ragnarok, we shouldn't hesitate.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size.
That's it? Two? Two little dinks of rage? That is not enough.
Even supposing we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination, and I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure, we've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed gods greater than him.
I don't doubt that, brother, but it's hardly my point.
We have hope. At least, actually, we don't. Kratos got rid of it. Never mind.
Kratos, I see something.
What? What the?
Look, I think we're missing the Norn's message here. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill the ones I love.
Freya,
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe.
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur. And so it was when I accused my son of going to Asgard.
Then we agree. It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans.
Listen, brother. Before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake, though I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than Midgard.
It's your choice, brother.
You know what? Let's do one of those side quests. What are the eyes of Odin? Odin has once again dispatched spectral ravens to watch us. We should attempt to remove his spies. No, we're gonna. We haven't been there yet.
Alfheim? What's there?
We still have unfinished business there. Last we were in Alfheim, Atreus heard something out in the Barrens. A creature in terrible pain.
Lead the way.
Where's the door? I wonder. Nope, don't work no more.
Should be able to reach the Barrens up top. Once we find a way past this hive matter.
What are these tendrils?
Part of the Dark Elf Hive.
Far different from the hive I remember as a child.
Alfheim's changed a great deal since then.
I suppose we all have.
Oh, the mark of the beast. Move. Big area for a battlefield, don't you think? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. What? I heard a thunk. Alright, he's right here. Right here. Huh? What the? Can I not hit this? There's no way I'm missing that much. It just deflected off the... Is this a glitch? There we go. I was wondering what the heck was going on.
Fellow travelers.
Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert.
Over a storm like this? Most impressive.
When I was Atreus' age, this desert was home to all manner of life. Have you seen any large creatures in your travels out here?
No, sorry. The elves and I... Long story, but it's best when we keep out of each other's way. Hive matter is... stickier than I care for.
Okay.
Good luck on your search, though. Stuff some cloth in your ears to keep the sand out. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
What the...
Gulon in Alfheim?
I'm sled trained by the looks of it. Most
Would not cure like here. Two ghoulies in front of the markers is unnatural. They're tied to a sled and completely calm. Strange, how could they sat here?
unusual.
I've never seen such obedience in Gulon. There is some kind of magic at work here.
Regardless, it should make desert travel downright pleasant. Were it not for a brutal sandstorm. Any particular direction to find your wounded animal? Or are we just enjoying the weather?
How do you hope to find anything in all this?
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
There! Perhaps the injured animal is inside.
Whatever's inside is kicking up quite a bit of sand.
How do we reach it?
There's caves and tunnels aplenty out here. Let's find one and see where it takes us.
On your right! Alka!
Did I mention how much I hate fighting the elves? Because they just throw stuff like it's a freaking sticky mine. And the moment you push the button to dodge, that's where those little things are going to go. Which sucks. It sucks with a hard S. Using the axe. He dropped. I'm getting sick of these idiots.
On your guard, Kratos!
Would be nice.
Behind you! Look out!
Die! Your turn.
Nasty hit! You alright,
Yeet! Come here.
Yelpa!
You're dead! Ugh.
What's that?
A diagram for a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it.
Spartan Rage, finally.
A horn.
To what?
Look here.
This place doesn't even go into anything. Where are the dogs? Uh-oh. This is not good. I don't know where the dogs are. Jeez.
Off your back!
At this rate, I feel like we're never gonna get through the story. So, do 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 da.
Right side, brother. Brother, these bastards about to explode.
Back up.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high. Poison, right side.
This is the last. These rooms.
You're building quite the collection of poetry, brother.
Why so surprised? My people are known for their culture.
Not surprised.
Look around you. Oh God, turn your head. Guide your mental friend with your metal friend with care, or else it'd be dead. Rescue its friend. Experience tension. Immerse yourself in a new dimension.
Esteem.
Please be a weapon attack. It's crafted armor. What the heck is this? Doesn't it just it gets rid of everything? Slowing down surrounding enemies. Tell me I just can't jump down out of everything that I've done. The god of war of these lands. Where are those two animals? What the? Would be nice if those two animals were to come here, but no. Ooh, what's this? Whoops. I have to go around for this one. Nothing. It's nothing. Give me something useful. Yes, the hack silver is useful and all, but oh my god, it's useless to me because I can't use it with what I want. Ah, forget
I don't
it.
see a way past this gate. Not while the storm rages.
What do you got? Any better idea? Oh. 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 What the heck was that? Oh my god, what was that? Oh my god. That's what I thought.
Not getting up there with all this sand in your way.
What the heck is out here? Oh, they're not gonna run up it. Worth a shot. Well, this was a huge waste of my time. Wait a minute. Well, This looks like a huge waste of our time, brother. Won't you suppose that I don't know, come back later? The accent sucks. I know. I know it sucks. I feel like this episode is gonna be a waste. Maybe we should travel in the direction of the wind. We were just here.
There's too much sand in the way, brother. Can't read it.
What the? Why does it look easy, but at the same time it ends up not being easy? Well, hold the phone. Great. This was a huge waste of my time. Again. Looks like we're gonna have to go back, because we can't... There's nothing here for us. And everything is still inaccessible. Alright, put it in the editor. Edit all this out. Let's just go home.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time? Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the Nine Realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the Nine Realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
No. I feel like you're gonna eat them.
You're back. They're back!
Simmer down. I see them.
I have news.
Ooh. Did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Dropnir.
Dropnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Dropnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant. Very well. I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Dropnir.
Well?
Dropnir. I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Dropnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Dropnir, you'd need...
You were saying? So now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger. I will not allow harm to come to him.
Sindri, what are your thoughts on this? Are those rings? Is that where you get the metal?
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
What does it do?
Got it! I think.
What is it supposed to do? What was that?
Believe in fate. We are all worried about your son. We
Enough.
Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand, and he carries the horn that begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady.
The lady.
Oh. Whew, that's a relief. Ow. Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
The lady?
No idea what he's on about, brother.
I know you. See you out there. Ah, time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No, no, no. I have
You
to.
heard him. Quit your fretting. I ain't gonna mess nothing up. What the? No, you pimp shrimps. Think that'll keep us out? Well, think the fuck again.
Let me guess. Odin blocked it.
What was all that
Oh,
then?
just Sindri trying to hog all the glory. Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Nidavellir been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to. But don't worry, you little dangling head. Old Brock came prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates said never even think to look for, on account of being stupid.
Well, at least you know. Thanks, man.
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock.
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorful.
What is this? There's nothing down here.
There. We keep cooperating, maybe someday it'll be Asgard in flames.
That is not my goal.
Doesn't mean it's not your destiny.
What are you insinuating, Highness?
Not a thing.
Poor bugger. Why would he hide in here?
He feared something in these tunnels more than he feared starving.
Hardly seems rational.
Fear seldom is.
Yeah, I know.
So, a tunnel for liquor and explosives. Little on the nose for dwarven culture, isn't it?
Ridiculing a culture you helped undermine. Classic Aesir.
Oh, all right. I'll down that one. That looks flammable. Well, I can see why it's an abandoned service tunnel.
I need to get used to that.
Ah, a fortuitous oil spill.
Ram coming at you!
Find you!
Over there! Dang thing.
Kratos? Kratos! Please listen. You have to let me take Rock's place. He can't talk to the lady. He mustn't.
No. Do not ask again.
But... Oh dear.
It's not his fault Atreus ran off, you know. Or are you just being Brock's champion?
There it is again. You're insinuating and you know it.
Can't the smartest man alive put it together? The Giants conceal a mysterious figure who changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate. The one who fought wars against gods and won.
I am not their champion.
Well, we're each entitled to our opinion.
I don't know about that. I didn't think. Stop. Oh my god, finally. What is it? I'll use it. There's nothing here. Unless... I was wrong.
These gates seem to be connected. See if you can break that far fixture.
Oh, you mean that one?
The sigil arrows should work with ice as well.
How about a little freaking gratitude? Hey, freaking gratitude.
freaking gratitude.
It's open.
On your
Whoa!
guard, Kratos!
Well, that's a bloody happier sort of grim. These won't be easy tunnels for the dwarves to take back.
We'll need to get one of those gates open.
Yeah.
Ah, we've seen these troughs before, haven't we, brother?
That worked. Shall we?
This opinion of yours, was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarok? That is Tyr's job, not mine.
It's plain to see Tyr's no war god anymore.
Nor am I. I have left that life behind.
Not killing gods, you haven't. Or else what are we doing in this realm? Forging this weapon? Your choice. You know where it might
I
lead.
am only protecting
I know. I know. And we both know the places protecting your child can take you. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I wonder. Where's the last
Now,
one?
where have they got the third one hidden away?
That's... Thank you for actually acknowledging that it exists. It's a nightmare inside this one. I wonder indeed, where did they hide the third one?
Find her!
Impressive.
Atreus' mother was a giant, isn't that right?
She was one of the Jotnar.
Yes. I didn't mean she was tall as a house. I know not all giants are giants.
Not that there's anything wrong with the disparity in size. Or number of limbs, say.
Nothing in the world.
What are you trying to say?
There. Now we can open the other gate.
Where do they have the third torch
Why is
hidden?
it you ask?
I was just thinking of how Odin antagonized the giants for generations. Nearly wiped them out of existence twice. Now you may have a role to play in stopping him once and for all. Don't you think it's possible that's what your wife would have wanted?
Do not presume to know what she wanted.
I'm not saying anything you haven't thought. Her secrets haunt every step of your path, wasn't it? Maybe if you talked about your doubts, they wouldn't explode when you talked to your son.
I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked that of me.
Why would she need to ask? She saw
You're
your
going to...
fate. 3 of Odin's kin dead because of the path she put you on. You don't think she knew exactly what it meant, sending you to Jotunheim?
This is mere conjecture, and probably quite enough of it, Highness. We're all making an effort to cooperate here, after all.
You're right. It's
I knew it. Please, for the Blades of Chaos. Please be for the Blades of Chaos. Please be the Blades of Chaos. I'll take it.
All right, let's get that wheel turning.
Let me know if I can help with that.
That's a start.
Why don't we try a sigil arrow on the upper trough? Should help it stay frozen. We need to each hit the same spot for this to work.
It's not working because I'm pouring it in the wrong spot.
Ah, teamwork.
Whoa.
Watch out! You're on fire, Snake-on. It will fire.
Your turn. Won't you just... I want you!
Well, who's ready for some fresh air after that? Everyone? Thought so.
It is close. I can feel it.
What is this?
Look, I wasn't trying to provoke you or cast doubt on your marriage. It just seems to me your thoughts haven't caught up to your instincts yet. And I know something.
Oh.
When we get out of here, I'll give you some space. Let you think carefully about whether you're ready for what it means to make this weapon, and to use it.
This just makes me want to go rock climbing.
Meanwhile, I'll see what else I can learn while we're here. Maybe I'll send a few Einherjar back to Valhalla for good measure.
Well, you have fun now.
Hey, you made it. About time. I got everything all set here. Now we just gotta push on up to the...
Falky!
Wait, why are we all the way
Long as you
here?
know that ain't the way to the forge.
Why are we all the way out here?
Fine. Take your fancy-dancy shortcut. Think I don't mind stretching my legs? Catch up with you any damn time I like. Let him take out that net! Be like all these mud. No wonder
And on we go. So, what is this weapon that he's going to make? That's what I want to know.
Forge ahead. Unintended, I imagine.
hang on. Almost got it. There. Well, come on in, stranger.
I never do get used to that trick.
Locals up ahead. Act civilized, and hopefully nobody springs an alarm.
Alright. I tried taking out the blades.
No, quit your nattering, you snake-sucking mommy milksops with your protective gear. Ain't you never seen a legend in the flesh before?
What the heck did you just say? What did you just say?
You see what's wrong here, don't you? Those creepy flying eyeballs made a nest up on the cables. We gotta figure a way up there and clear them all. That ain't coming back down till we deal with that nest up there.
It was worth a shot.
Let's try to get close. Okay, looks like that wheel up there opens the gate. Not that we can reach it or anything.
You were saying?
No grappling up that way. Why don't you look around, see if there's a way to lift this lift?
Found it. Gosh. It's either too high or too low. Okay, go that way. But I can go this way. Alright, let's go up here.
Now we're talking! Hang on, coming around!
Now we're cooking with
Brother,
gas.
Did you notice the dwarves of the camp were twice as alarmed to see Brock than they were to see you?
They did seem surprised.
Alright, now I can start the plane and cap that guy. You just give me this thing. Ready.
Now,
On it!
Well, how the heck do I get up there? Oh, I have to go back up.
turn it.
Copy that.
I
Turn
see.
it again.
What does that do?
Once more.
Aye, aye.
Again.
He is dead. We gotta have them both stop at once, see? Hey, I got the crank covered. You do the other stuff.
Ah, promising.
What the deuce am I supposed to do? Okay, I'm confused. What am I doing?
Hey, I got the crank covered. You do the other stuff.
What am I supposed to do?
Get those tables. Well, I think they've seen us. Incoming! Finally! Now we can ride on up to the fort. Come on! The lady's waiting. Hey, got another riddle for you. What gets bigger the more you take away from it?
Well, let's see. Something abstract, I expect. Appetite? No, that doesn't work.
Stomp the stomp.
Oh, isn't that clever? Vampire.
See ya, bro.
That's
Huh.
brisk. Think I'll grab some for the lady.
Grab some what? The wind?
No, you idiot. The sound of the wind. How? Watch and learn. See? Dwarven magic's all about the intangibles. The relationship between the stuff what you can touch and what you can't. It's about understanding.
Understanding what?
Did you?
The nature of a thing's more important than the form of a thing.
Did you just put wind? Is that the magical bag of winds?
Hang on. I smell trouble. Say good morning.
Watch out!
Let's go! Behind you, brother! You want some of this? Then come get a taste! I got no time for you!
I almost died.
Lady, then. The Lady of the Forge. Ain't no more magical creature in this whole realm. Boy, I've been waiting for my chance to meet her since I was knee-high to a Noken. But Sindri would never have it. Said I was too uncouth. But today's finally the day. Whoa! I got goosebumps on my bunions.
Why, bro, I've never seen you so reverent. Are you nervous?
What? Shut up. No.
Alright. Hope he doesn't mess this up.
Go on, Pasty. Turn the crank. Let's do this.
It does not work.
Huh? What is it this time? Out of the way. Let me look.
By all means, go ahead.
Oh, fuck Knuckles. Do I gotta fix everything in this dang city my own self? I'm gonna need a couple of things. Follow me.
Oh my gosh.
This place ain't in some disrepair. It's disrespectful, I tell you.
How? So.
I need that axe of ours to go kiss that material out yonder. The spiky silvery stuff. You'll figure it out.
Great. Well, I
This
think...
lady, what does she do?
Well, we'll both see soon enough, won't we? I know this, though. If we're real lucky, she'll give us her blessing. Doesn't give them to every piece, but the ones she does, there's something to behold.
The axe?
Well, that particular process was a whole nother cluster hump. Maybe sometime I'll spin you that tale.
Well, I think that's where I'm going to call it. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this weird long journey. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!